I am Kopankiewicz Thomas Maria. I go by the handle Bliss, and I play Starcraft 2 competitively. Esports isn't sports. Esports is esports. We want to see the best of the best go up against one another, and that's why we get esports. Most recently, I've participated in the SEA Games and clinched the silver medal for Singapore. It's definitely bittersweet for me winning the silver medal. Winning silver, I think it's good, but it's not what I set out to do. Starcraft 2 is a real-time strategy game. You start off with a bunch of workers and you get the resources to create buildings, and which then create your army, and you'll fight against another player. Whoever surrenders first loses, or whoever annihilates the entire base of the opponent wins. It's one of the highest APM games out there, actions per minute, which means that within 1 minute, your fingers and eyes probably have to move faster than any other game out there. A good analogy that I can give is, imagine you're sitting there at your office desk, and within 30 seconds, you have to reply an email, make a phone call, respond to your boss's insults, your colleagues' demands, someone stealing your food, type on a keyboard, do an Excel sheet at the same time, all this within 30 seconds. That's your actions per minute. Every decision kind of creates or results in different scenarios, and you have to constantly adapt, and it's really in the moment. That's why real-time strategy. When it comes to practice and the multiple facets behind it, a lot of it is also outside of the game, whether it comes to nutrition, physique, or things that can hone in on your focus, peripheral vision, attention span.
And go. Okay, and time. Good job, man. Oh, that was about 30 to 45 seconds. Very good.
Like, honestly, that warm-up was very interesting to me. I especially love it when it goes to the bottom left, because I'm very used to that. My mini-map in the game is always bottom left.
Nice.
And it's very common for in my game to have that kind of repetition.
Yeah, I think it's all built on your determination, fighting spirit behind it. I think that's so very important.
Especially when there was no timer. So it's like you just have to push. I don't believe that you need to be the best player in the world.
Bring our hands up, elbows by the side of the ribs.
You just need to be the better player in that series of 7 or in that 2 hours that you're going up against your opponent who's sitting right across the stage.
The goal is to quickly solve the problem and move on. Don't worry, it's fine.
Okay. When you put yourself in a place like a martial arts or Krav Maga where it's so intense, you can kind of rehearse that same kind of adrenaline that you have in a tournament. Ready? And with that, prepare your body to be ready to absorb that amount of stress and intensity for your tournament. Oh, aggression. Oh, okay. It's interesting, but it makes sense. It makes sense. I mean, even if I were to play a tournament, it's like I need to practice.
Visualize, right?
Visualize, rehearse in my head, or else the moment this comes to me, I will never know how to react.
Okay.
There are also mental practices, so that when you go into the tournament with all that adrenaline, your mind is more focused than the other players.
You already defended yourself against the match. You saw?
Yeah. Every little bit gives you a small edge when it comes to the tournament.